There's a lot you should know before you sell your house. We're going to help you navigate the waters of real estate with our weekly segment here on the Morning Blend called Realty Rant. Realtor Vincent Arcuri and Victoria McGuire both are here today. We missed you last time, Victoria, so glad you're back. We are going to talk today about owning a pet. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I saw this topic come, I was like, what? You're talking about my rookie could actually affect trying to sell a house? No way.
Yeah, big target right on our chest when this segment was coming up. I said, I'm either going to be the most educational real estate agent in Tampa or the most hated real estate agent in Tampa based on how this segment turns out. Yeah. We are animal lovers, yes, and we are talking about how the pets impact the value of your home when selling if you don't take proper precautions.
I love that. I love to get that disclaimer across right away because obviously we're all big people. I'm a dog person, obviously Rookie, who I
have a standard poodle. Hi, baby, if you're watching. So.
Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's break it down because it really can have an impact. Victoria, what are some of the do's and don'ts of people who are getting ready to sell with maybe their four-legged friend?
Right. Well, we talked about hear no evil, speak no evils, on all those different things.
All those evils.
All those evils. Well, the same thing can apply to your pets. You know, we want to make your house look like a model when we're trying to sell it because we want it to appeal to the masses. Yeah. So we want to make it seem as if you don't own a pet, even though I love dogs. I really do. I have 2 dogs myself, but we want it to be model perfect, kind of like our set is here. It's beautiful. Do you see there's not any clutter? Everything is nice and clean. You don't see a dog running around. You don't see cats. You don't see
there are kitties here too getting ready to come up on the show, but you don't see them. So.
Yeah. So the same applies when selling your home. Whenever it's going to be shown, we want to make sure that the dogs and the cats are gone. If you can have them stay with a friend or, you know, take them for a walk, whatever you've got to do, just make it so they're not present when the home's being shown because there's nothing worse than having a yapping dog in the background when you're trying to look at a home. It just kind of turns buyers off. And the other thing is the smell. People tend to go nose blind when they put their house on the market and they have pets. They don't even smell that some other people who don't have pets absolutely smell. So we want to make sure that we're using scented candles, Glade plug-ins, things like that that will make your home smell nice and clean and fresh and appealing to those buyers. Right, Vince?
I'll say Vince.
Nose blind. I like the foodie nose blind. It's just fantastic.
You know, it might seem overwhelming though, because like for me, for instance, I'm thinking, okay, what do we do with a 13-year-old lab? He's not going to be put in a cage. I mean, what are some of the things that people that you have helped, what are some of the ways that they've tried to, you know, get their pet out of the house? I love the Glade and the candle and the smell scent. But what about some logistic? Any help on that one?
Well, you know, you really have to take into consideration you're selling a home, which is to most people the most expensive asset that they have. So there's going to be some extreme circumstances if you can have that pet stay with a family member or a friend while the house is on the market. It's really going to minimize your market time and get you out of the home faster and at a higher price.
No, that makes sense. I'll say that's a great tip right there if you are in a situation where you're a little concerned about ones. And I noticed one of the other things was maybe making sure they're trained. Like if you're thinking about getting a puppy, but you also might sell a house. I mean, those are some big hurdles you might be trying to overcompensate. So how important would that be if you were thinking about doing a puppy or something?
Super important because dogs, let's face it, sometimes they have accidents and carpet, when it's had a dog accident on it, it smells and it holds that smell. So if you don't have your animal properly trained to use the bathroom outside, you might find yourself having to replace some carpet when you're going to sell your home because, you know, that smell, it's just not appealing to people. And again, we don't smell it ourselves when we have animals at home, but other people do. So another thing that we've done for people, if they're not able to get their dog to stay with a relative or something, we can work it out where they are notified right before the showing that, hey, the people are on their way. And then you can just leave with the dog and take it for a walk. So it doesn't have to be that extreme. But definitely having the dog gone or the cat gone during showings is highly advisable.
Okay, well, as always, great tips. Always the do's and don'ts of real estate. And again, a weekly segment. We enjoy having you here.
Love being here.
Thank you guys so much. And as always, for more information, you can give Vince or Victoria a call at 813-846-2368 or just log on to realtyrant.com.